Hey everybody, back again with another movie review. This time I will be reviewing the movie The Witch, and this was a movie I was looking forward to for a while. When I first saw the trailers, it looked phenomenal, and I didn't see it in theaters, but I heard rave reviews about it. So I was greatly looking forward to this movie when it was coming out for Blu-ray. And I watched it and disappointed is a little bit of the feelings I had for it. The trailers made this movie look absolutely suspenseful and like like a feeling of what's going to happen. Is the girl, is somebody really a witch, what's going on? And the movie ruins that for you in the first 20 minutes of the movie. 15-20 minutes. And the movie's only an hour and a half long, so it pretty much ruined all that suspense that the trailer had very early. And in my opinion, would have made for a much better movie if you didn't find out until the very end of the movie. Now, the end of the movie does have some incredible scenes. It almost makes up for a lot of what the movie fell short with, which, like I said, was that ruining of the suspense very early on in the movie. So, like I said, the basic plot of this movie is it's back in the colonial times. You know, you got this family that's kicked out of a settlement, and they're forced to live. They find this plot of land. They build a farm. It's right on the edge of the woods, and all this crazy stuff starts to happen. You know, it starts out where one of the children are kidnapped, or disappears, I should say, is a better way to say it. And then from there, just all this crazy stuff happens, and you know, the family ends up wondering, is somebody a witch? Is that's what's going on? And like I said, the movie itself gives you that answer very early. So you're not left with that question. You're just watching all these events unfold, knowing the reasoning. It just kind of takes you out of the film for a bit because of that. Now, I will say a huge positive that I give this movie is the look. This movie looks like it came from those times. Everybody's dressed the way the farm they're on looks exactly like it would. They even talk like they're from, you know, the 1800s, 1700s. And that is phenomenal. I love that. This movie is a fantastic period piece in terms of the setting, and that it gets huge props from me for that, more so than it's the negatives. And I loved it. I loved that. I love the looks of it. I love the dialogue because it is all authentic. So the movie gets huge props for that, beyond words. The acting is very good. Like I said, it's very much a period piece. You know, it's a lot of what happens is what went on in that time period, and you see, you get a strong feeling for what it's like to live in that time period and not in some settlement town. So the movie does a phenomenal job on that aspect. Like I said, its biggest letdown is you just lose all the mystery very early on. And there's even some points, like I said, the movie's an hour and a half, so it's not very long. But there are points in this movie that I was just bored, where I'm just like, okay, let's get going, let's hurry this up, let's move along, let's get to the next part. But all in all, I mean, it was an enjoyable movie. I did have some enjoyment out of it, like I said, just from from my standpoint, I'm a huge history buff, so it had a lot to offer me that I incredibly enjoyed for that. The ending for the movie is phenomenal. It is very, very good, and a lot of it makes up for the early points of the movie. Like I said, where it just pulls you out. The whole suspense is done away with. Okay, well, this is what's going on. You find that out very early on, and a lot of other points of the movie make up for that. Like I said, the look, the dialogue, and the ending were just amazing. The last 20 minutes or so of the movie were the best parts of the movie, in my opinion. And if it's a movie you were interested in seeing, you saw the trailers, you heard the rave reviews it got, go watch it. Go see it. You'll get some enjoyment out of it. If it's a movie you had no interest in seeing beforehand, you're probably not really going to be interested in seeing this. And it's all in all, I enjoyed the film. I'd give it a 2.75 out of 5, and I had enjoyment. Like I said, the positives outweighed the negative, which, like I said, the only real negative was the ruining of that suspense. If you take that out of the equation, if certain reveals had been left out and not revealed until the end of the movie, I probably would have given this movie a 4.5. I liked everything else that much. But they made the choices, and we're stuck with it. I will say I am very much looking forward to more works from the director, because he did a phenomenal job with this movie. So go watch it. If it's a movie you're interested in seeing, by all means, go watch it. So that's my review for the movie The Witch. I'll be back a little bit later today to do my Throwback Thursday review and probably a few other reviews. So until then, we'll see you next time. Thank you.